Hi, it's Mike from Gear Diary, here to take a look at a couple of new games released from the SNK Classic Collection. We have Time Soldiers and Gang Wars. So why don't we start in Gang Wars? And basically, it is a side-scrolling beat-em-up game of a type that will immediately be familiar to anyone who's been through the kind of the arcade era of beat-em-ups. I'm going to be honest that these are not games that I knew about, so a number of the SNK games, true classics, ones everybody recognized, these ones I had not ever even heard of. So Gang Wars I had no clue about. And for anyone who's used smartphone, would expect faster load times. This is relatively typical, and one of the frequent criticisms of the PSP system. So again, Gang Wars. So there we go. You can choose your warrior type. So I'm just going to go for power. There you go. A little girl was taken away by someone unknown. So this is not obviously the cleanest. Now if you can, very rudimentary digital voicing. So as I move, I have as I get hit, I get laughed at by these guys. And as I hit them, oh, takedown. So, and that really is, that's the bottom line for Gang Wars. So if I exit, Time Soldiers. And one of the things with the PSP Go was the ability to have suspend type save games. So you could actually save a game in memory even if you don't have that game loaded. So it just constantly reminds me that that if I do a new save game, it'll overwrite the old one. Now, Time Soldiers is a very interesting one. It's similar in some ways to a game like Commando, if you've played that in the arcade. So in this one, it's a top-down, and you're moving upwards and while trying to survive. This game has, for the lack of a better word, insane difficulty. So I'll load up some credits. Wonderful sounds to it. So, rescue your comrades. Okay. So the bottom line is you're going and yes, that was the sound of me dying. And every time you die, it does make that horribly obnoxious noise. So, let me see if I can get my power up before I go again. Nope, I could not. So I have to confess that hearing that sound on even a relatively frequent basis is enough to just drive you away from that game. And that's, you take one hit and you die. This is a quarter muncher arcade style game. So I can just go ahead and continue, why not? But I'll just show you, it really is a very standard type of game of the top-down genre. So, and the two games again are Time Soldiers and Gang Wars, part of the SNK Playmore re-release as PSP minis. So we got Gang Wars, Time Soldiers. They're about $2.99 each through the PSN store. If you are into the retro games, those are definitely two to consider. There are certainly other ones which I'm looking for. Other ones I have Alpha Mission, THK, TNK. I mean, there are just a ton of wonderful SNK games that have been released. These ones here, well, the majority of them are all SNK based games. So definitely worth checking out the PSN store if you do have some sort of PlayStation system. Mike from Gear Diary, thanks.